Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Bhuvan Agarwal and I hope you all are doing great. So today we are moving on with the second part in the series of directions, which is a part of logical reasoning. And I am very happy to share this that your responses for the first part was overwhelming. I really love that and I hope you really understood whatever I have taught you in the first part and you will remember that. So let's move on with our second part, okay? So before moving on, I would like to reshare the content so that you all can better know what we have discussed already and what we will be discussing in future parts. Okay, a complete flow. I like to give you that. So at first we seen basics of solving some direction questions, some basic questions. Then we are going to see the questions based on Pythagoras theorem, right? And then we will be moving on to the concepts of northeast, southeast, northwest and southwest directions, okay? And then we will be moving with our advanced section for this series, that is on degrees, okay? And then we will be moving on to advanced questions based on shadow, which is very important, okay? Shadow is very important. And then last but not the least, I would like to give you some basic or some golden questions only for you guys so that you can get a clear picture of the entire concept of directions. Okay, so we have already completed with our first part and now we will be moving with our second part, that is the questions which are based on Pythagoras theorem. So if you know this concept, then I must assure you that you can solve maximum 60% problems in directions, because maximum times Pythagoras theorem is also included in interviews or any other examinations. Okay, so let's move on. So we will be moving on with questions which are based on Pythagoras theorem. So before moving on, I would like to say you what is Pythagoras theorem. If you know it already, then it's very good, but still having knowledge it's better, right? So what is Pythagoras theorem? Pythagoras theorem states that if you are having any triangle, okay, a right angle triangle. See here we are having a right angle triangle, right? A 90-degree triangle. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Only a right angle triangle with a base, a perpendicular and a hypotenuse, means a third part. So hypotenuse square is equals to perpendicular square plus base square. Okay, so if you remember this formula, then you can solve majority questions in directions which are based on this concept. Okay, so Pythagoras theorem is very important. So let's move on. So this is our first question in the second part. So what is the question? Let me give you. So this is the question and this is the reference compass for you guys. So I would like to suggest you to kindly pause the video and just try to solve this question, and then I will be giving you the solution to it. Okay. Okay, I hope you all must have solved and probably got some answers. So let us see whether it's right or wrong. So as you can see in the first line, it is mentioned as Ram started walking towards east. Okay, so we all know that Ram is walking towards east, means in this direction, right? Okay, so after walking 10 meters, so what is telling that Ram started towards east and he walks 10 meters. Okay, so we have to walk 10 meters in the east direction, right? And then what is telling that after walking this 10 meters, Ram took a right turn and walked 10 meters. So from here you need to turn to your right with a distance of 10 meters. So let's move on. So we moved right with 10 meters, right? Then he then took a left turn and walked 30 meters. So from here Ram is taking a left turn and he is walking 30 meters. Okay, so let's take left. So this is left and he walked 30 meters, right? So you must understand, I must repeat it, your length of every arrow must be changing with the distances. Okay, so longer the distance, the longer should be your line. So this will give you the perfect picture. And in Pythagoras theorem concept, the line size is very important, because if it is short or long, then it won't work. Okay, means if your 30-meter line is shorter than your 10-meter line, then it won't work, my friend. Okay, so you need to do this. So you can forget your bachpan ka pyar, but you can't forget this concept what I am saying you. Okay. Okay, so and again he took a left turn from here. He took a left turn and he walked 40 meters, right? So as I said, 40 meters line should be greater than a 30-meter line. So just you need to keep this in mind and you need to draw the diagram. Okay, so again let us turn to a left and walk 40 meters. Okay, so I walk 40 meters. Now Ram is okay. So Ram is how far and in which direction from starting point? So the question is asking you two things. Ram is how far, means the distance between the starting point and the ending point, and in what direction with respect to the starting point. Okay, when I am saying in which direction from starting point, it means that you need to keep this reference compass here. Okay, in this part, and then you need to check in which direction the ending point is. That will be your answer. Okay, but before moving on to that, we need to find how far is he. We cannot directly, how we need to calculate this line basically, because remember one thing, the shortest distance between any 2 points is always a straight line, is always a straight line. Okay, so just remember this. So we need to find this line. Okay, now I am going a bit more slow so that you can get what I am trying to do. So this is the line which we need to find out. Okay, clear? Good. But how we can find out? We need to make a triangle for it. We need to make a right angle triangle, and how I can make? That's why I joined this line. Okay, so this is a right angle triangle. Any doubts? Any queries? No. So this is a 90-degree line, a triangle, sorry, a 90-degree triangle, right? Right angle triangle. Okay, so what is the length of this line? What is the length of this line? You can say it's 30 meters. Why? Because it is making a shape of a rectangle, and both sides of a rectangle are equal, means opposite sides are equal. So if it is 10, if it is 30, then the parallel line to this 30-meter line is obviously 30 meters. So this line from here to here is 30 meters. So we got this line, and we already know this line, so we know the base of our triangle, that is 40 meters from this point to this point, right? Any doubt? I hope you are not having any doubt till now. Okay, good. Now so we need to find out this line, because we already have our base. We need to find the perpendicular so that we can find out the hypotenuse as per Pythagoras theorem, right? So we need to find this one. And what is this? How can you find it? Yeah, you guessed it correct. If this line is of 40 meters and this parallel line is of 10 meters, means this line from here to here is 10 meters. So 40 minus 10 meters can give you this line. So that is 30 meters. I hope you got this. Okay, again I am repeating the same thing. This total line length was 40 meters, right? But from this point to this point, what is the length? 10 meters, right? Correct. So 40 minus 10 will give you this line length. So this line's length becomes 30 meters. So now you have both the base and your perpendicular. So you can directly find out the hypotenuse, right? So how can you find it out? So Ram is in the northeast direction with respect to the starting point. Obviously, if you put your compass here, then you can directly check in which direction it falls. It is east, it is north, and this middle line is called northeast. Okay, directly you can say that the distance, the direction is northeast, but the distance is, what is the distance? So hypotenuse square means this line's square is equal to this line square plus this line square, means base square plus perpendicular square. But this was hypotenuse square, but we need to find only hypotenuse, means the length of this distance. So we put a square root here. Okay, and then we keep base square plus perpendicular square. Now square root becomes 1600 plus 900, correct? Now square root of 2500 meters. So if you solve this square root, then you will get 50 meters. So this is how you calculate. Remember, you are not supposed to find out the hypotenuse square. You need to find only hypotenuse. Okay, because we need to find the length of this line Okay, so this is why you need to match the powers in both sides, so a root will come on the right side and your answer becomes 50 meters. So our hypotenuse becomes 50 meters. So our final answer will be Ram is in northeast direction with respect to the starting point and the distance is 50 meters. Okay, I hope you got this concept. So let's move on with our second question. So this is our second question and this is your reference compass. So I would suggest you to kindly pause this video for a while and just try to solve this question with whatever concept I have said you in the question number 1. Then you will be able to solve it. Okay. Okay, I hope you all probably solved it and got some answers. So let us see what the question states. So question number 2 states that Kamal goes 12 kilometers towards north. So where Kamal is going? Kamal is going 12 kilometers towards north from a fixed point. So we need to keep a fixed point, and from that fixed point we need to move towards north with a distance of 12 kilometers. So let's move. So we are moving towards north with 12 kilometers, right? Okay. And then he goes 10 kilometers towards south from there. Means, just be very careful here, guys. See what he is doing. This is the center point right here. This is the center point. He moves towards north. At distance is 12 kilometers. Now he is standing here, right? But what he is doing now, he is moving 8 kilometers towards south. So if you are standing here, okay, so you put your compass here. So where will be south? In this direction, correct? So towards south he moves 8 kilometers. So you need to move back to 8 kilometers. So he moves back with 8 kilometers. See, as I said earlier, 12 kilometer line must always be greater than 8 kilometer line. So that's why arrow ends here. So you need to keep this in mind, very important. Okay, so this is 8 kilometers. Okay, so he came here. Now he's standing in this. Now in the end he goes 3 kilometers towards east. Means from here he is moving towards east. At the distance he covered will be 3 kilometers. So east is in this side from this point. So he moves there with 3 kilometers. Okay, now the question is, how far is he from his starting point? Means this is the starting point, this is the ending point. So how far is he? So we need to find the distance of this line, right? We need to find the distance of this line, and for finding this line we need to have this, because we already know the distance of our perpendicular. Basically this is perpendicular for now and this is base. So 3 kilometers is our perpendicular here. And what will be this line? If it is complete line is 12 and this line is 8, so 12 minus 8 will give you the length of this base. Okay, so you have your base, you have your perpendicular, so you can easily find out your hypotenuse, right? And the question only asks for the distance. Okay, so the distance from the starting point will be square root of base square plus perpendicular square, that is 5 kilometers. So Kamal is 5 kilometers distance away from his starting point. So I hope you got this concept again. So just think about how to draw the diagram. If you can draw the diagram correctly, then you can easily solve it. And just remember the formulas also. Okay, you're not supposed to calculate the hypotenuse square, you need to calculate only hypotenuse. So you need to match the powers on both sides. That's why a square root comes on the right side. So remember this thing. Great. So let's move on with our question number 3. So our question number 3 is this, and this is your reference compass. So I would suggest you to kindly pause the video again and just try to solve this question. Okay, then I will be telling you the solution to it. Okay, I hope you all got some answers. So let us see what this question states. So as you can see here, Ram travels 7 kilometers towards south. Okay, so Ram is traveling 7 kilometers towards south. So okay, let us move south direction. So we are moving our south direction with 7 kilometers distance. Okay, and then he turns towards his left and he covers a distance of 5 kilometers. So from here Ram is turning to his left and he is traveling 5 kilometers. So let us move to our left with 5 kilometers, right? Now he further travels 5 kilometers towards south. Remember this, he is not turning anywhere. He is telling that he is turning towards north, because from this point he will be traveling towards south. Okay, from this point he is turning towards south. What will be the south from here? You just keep the compass here and you will get the south direction. This is the south direction basically. So he is traveling 5 kilometers there. So let us move, turn to our south, and we will travel 5 kilometers. Got it? Correct. How far is he from his starting point? So you need to find the distance. Okay, so from this is the starting point and this is the ending point. So you need to find the distance, this one. So you need to find the distance of this line. So you will say how to find it. So you have many things, because you can consider this is your right angle triangle and this is your right angle triangle. Then you can find both the hypotenuse and then you can add it. This is also one way, but that's a bit complex because you cannot exactly say what is the what is the base, because it is only 5 kilometers. How can you break that? 3 2 1 3 1 4, anything, right? So you cannot do that. So you need to find some other alternative way. So I found one way. This is, we need to find the distance of this line and this line, then we can add it. This is a right angle triangle, correct? So this is our right angle triangle. So what will be the distance of this line? So as you can easily say, it is making a shape of a square, right? And all the sides of a square are equal. So this side will be of 5 kilometers, right? And this also will be 5 kilometers. Are you getting my point? This is making a shape of a square, and square has all sides equal, right? So we can make all the sides as equal, correct? Now we are having perpendicular also, means 7 plus 5 is 12 kilometers, and we are having base also 5 kilometers. So easily we can find out our hypotenuse. So this is how you find the distance from the starting point. So let us calculate the answer. So distance from the starting point will be 12 square, means 12 to the power 2 plus 5 square. So 145 4 plus 25 will be 169, and the square root of it will be 13 kilometers. Means your distance from the starting point, not your, Ram's distance from the starting point is 13 kilometers. Okay, so I hope you got this concept. Just remember, some tricks can be involved, some complexity can be given in the question to confuse you, but don't be confused. Always remember this reference compass. Whenever you turn towards any direction, just keep this center point there, then you will be getting the direction very easily without making any mistakes. Okay, so let's move on to our next question. So our question number 4 is this, and this is our reference compass. I suggest every one of you to kindly pause this video again and just try to solve this question. Okay, I hope you all got some answers. So let us cross check our answers. So what this question is stating is, a person starts walking in north direction, okay, and after traveling a distance of 20 meters takes a yeah, here's a spelling mistake, it will be takes, okay, takes a left turn and walks 25 meters. Okay, so what the first part of the question is saying is, a person starts walking in north direction, and after traveling a distance of 20 meters, means he is walking towards north direction and he is covering a distance of 20 meters. So let us move to a north direction and a distance will be 20 meters. Okay, and from there he takes a left turn and he walks 25 meters, right? So from this point a person is taking left turn and he is walking 25 meters. Okay, so this is our 25 meters. Okay, correct. From here he took a right turn and he walked 20 meters again. Okay, so from here he is taking a right turn and he is walking 20 meters. So he took a right turn and he walked 20 meters, correct. And finally he took a right turn again and walked 35 meters. So from here he is walking to his right turn, turning to his right turn, and he is walking 35 meters. Okay. Now the question is, how far is he from the starting point and in which direction? Okay. So you need to find the distance between the starting point and the ending point, basically this distance. Okay. So you can join this line to make it a right angle triangle. Okay. Which will satisfy our Pythagoras theorem. So you can say easily that what is the distance of this line. You can say it very easily now. Yeah, correct. The distance will be 20 meters because it is making a shape of a rectangle, and we know opposite sides of a rectangle are equal. But you might say that here it is 25, here it is 35. No, my friend. See, the 35 meters is from this point to this point, not this point. Okay, so from here to here the length is 25 meters only. Okay, so from this point, from this line we can say the distance of this line is 20 meters. The length of this line is 20 meters. So this is 20 meters. So we have our complete perpendicular now. 20 meters plus 20 meters are 40 meters perpendicular we are having. But we need to find out the base, right? So I already said this is 25 meters and the complete line is 35 meters. So 35 minus 25 can give you your length of the base, right? So this is how you need to find out your base. So this is 10 meters. Okay, so now you have your base also and you are having your perpendicular also. Now you can easily find out the hypotenuse. And if you keep your compass here, so you can easily say the distance, the direction of your ending point with respect to the starting point is nothing but northeast. Because if you put your compass here, you will get northeast direction, right? So the distance from the starting point is perpendicular square plus base square. So 1600 plus 100 gives you 1700, and if you solve it, it will give you 10 root 17 meter. Yes, sometimes you won't get a complete whole number. Okay, you might get something in the square root also, but don't worry, this will be given as an option. If you are given 4 options, then one option will be 10 root 17. So don't worry about that. Okay, and the direction with respect to the starting point is always northeast. Okay, from here it is northeast. Okay, so I hope you got this concept, right? So this is our answer. So now we are moving on to a next question, the last question of this part, that is question number 5. So this is our question number 5 and this is a reference compass. So now I would suggest you to kindly pause this video again and just try to solve this question. Okay, I hope you all solved it and probably got some answers. So let us cross check our answers. So what this question stating is, a person walks 4 meters towards west. Okay, so he is walking 4 meters towards west. So let us move to our west with 4 meters. Correct? Okay. And then he turns to his right and travels 9 meters. So after turning to his right from this point, he is traveling 9 meters. So let us move to a right turn, and then this distance we have to cover is 9 meters. Okay. Then from here he turns towards east and he travels 12 meters. So you need to keep the compass here so that you can get the direction east. So if you get your east, then you will travel 12 meters. Correct? Good. Finally, he traveled 3 meters towards south. So again, from here we need to turn towards our south and we need to walk then 3 meters. Okay. So from here we walked 3 meters. Correct? Okay. How far is he from his initial position? So the question is asking you the distance between the starting point and the ending point. Okay. So mainly what we are asking is this line. Correct? So this is our starting point, this is our ending point. So this is our answer basically. So we need to calculate this line. And how we can calculate? If we can match these 3 lines. So we need to find hypotenuse also, perpendicular and also base. Okay. And how we can do that? See. How we can calculate this line? First tell me how we can calculate the length of our perpendicular. So easily you can say it is like a rectangle shape, a total shape. If you see, it is making a rectangle. We know opposite sides of a rectangle are equal. So if this is 9 meters, this complete line should be 9 meters. So how we can calculate this? 9 minus 3. correct? So this will become 6 meters. And how we will calculate this line? Obviously 12 meters minus 4 meters. So this is how you need to calculate both your base, perpendicular and base. So now you have both the things and you can easily apply Pythagoras theorem and you can get your final result, right? So distance from initial position will be square root of 8 square plus 6 square, correct? Means your base square plus perpendicular square, and it will give you square root of 100, that is nothing but 10 meters. Okay, you need to write the unit also, don't forget this. So our final answer is 10 meters, means that person is in 10-meter distance with respect to its starting point. So I hope you all got the concept of our second part, which is very important, and probably you must have understood also the every concept of Pythagoras theorem and which type of question can be asked in your interviews or in your any examinations, right? So if you have still have any doubt, you are free to ask me anytime. You can connect with me over LinkedIn. We are happy to help you. Okay, so that's it. Thank you very much.